Y2. What is up, man? Today we are gonna be discussing Cenat. Now, listen, I know this video is gonna get a lot of raft or shake, but listen, this video must go out. Now, Cenat, just as well as NBA YoungBoys, has a lot of bot fans, bro. Bot fan means, look, they don't want to hear anything opposing their beliefs of these guys. Now, personally, Kai started a new leaf. You know, every time you look in the media now, it's Kai's mental health and Kai improving himself and Kai and I'm gonna be honest, I think a lot of that is fake, bro. And a lot of the fans are gonna get upset with me. It's like, yo, bro, I take mental health serious, bro. I know people that have legitimate mental health. You won't catch them online. You won't catch them posting a video. They are literally trying to, they're trapped in their mind so much they don't have time to do any of these things. So when I look at his mental health push, it's like, nah, this is a mainstream move. And y'all are like, why is it a mainstream move? Bro, because the powers that be have always had this slight competition between Kai Cenat and IShowSpeed. Now think back to Kai's Mafia-thon. Kai was in the media every day. You can't go on Twitter without seeing a Kai clip with this celebrity, that celebrity, Clover Boy. You know, they do this for a lot of streamers, but you get what I'm saying. A lot of these guys, it's like a form of promotion. During that time, it was like the top guys was Speed and Kai. You know, Kai ended up, winning Mafia Streamer of the Year for the Mafia-thon. Everybody felt like it was Speed. He fell back. Nobody's talking to him about him as much. Bro, Speed's in Africa right now. Speed's going crazy in Africa. You feel me? So they are like, man, how do we make Kai relevant again? We need to turn him to a fashion designer. And here you have Kai creating this new clothing brand, Vivet. And the meaning behind the clothing brand is he, she. I don't know if it's a bisexual clothing brand. What the heck going on? You know, they always going to have different meanings for the word, but that first meaning is what it means. He, she. So the clothing my boy coming up with is a he, she clothing. And it's like, what agenda is he really pushing for real? You dig what I'm saying? Because that sounds like it's bisexual clothing. And bro, I'm a straight guy. You know, I don't have no problem with those who are into the other sex, the same sex as them, to each his own. But as a guy who is into fashion, as a straight man, I don't think a straight man has ever really needed a gay fashion designer. This is Kai Stylist, who is openly a Tyler Perry archetype. Folks look like Tyler Perry with a wig, fool. I'm not gonna hold you. Strong chin ass boy. But I'm laughing on this video. It's like, but bro, think about it. As a straight guy, it doesn't make sense for a straight guy to go and get a homosexual stylist, bro. Cause it's the opposite of what you represent. So it's like whatever clothing he is suggesting is gonna be the opposite of your masculinity in a sense. So it never really made sense. So when you line everything up, it's like, nah, hold on. This ain't really no mental health thing. It's like they're trying to really push this man's clothing brand based on the agenda that it represents. You feel what I'm saying? Some of these designs look dark, bro. Some of these designs look kind of demonic. And then one thing I don't get is like, yo, bro, people like you guys are hating on Kai Cenat for wanting to improve himself. Bro, nobody cares if Kai want to improve himself. That's great. That's a lot of people doing that right now, not on camera, not reading books on camera to improve their speech. Like, what are you talking about, fam? Bruh, I'm not gonna lie. We live in a society where people don't have the brain capacity to even think things through. Like, they just hear stuff and they run with it. Cause I'm looking like, yo, bro, this dude Kai's a weirdo. He recorded himself reading a book to show he's trying to improve his speech. What's the purpose of that? If I want to improve my speech, fool, I'm gonna do that. Bro, I used to take ESL, accelerated student language, to talk better. I wasn't recording myself doing that. You know, but I just look at it, it's like, yo, bro, this is all to push the clothing brand. All this is to drive direction towards the clothing brand. Even this guy doing the vlogs and I just look at it like it's all about this clothing brand. They're trying to turn this man into the next Virgil. And personally, it's a bigger agenda behind this besides the mental health. Like, look at some of these designs. This is a bag, for instance. Look at this bag. The symbols are all over this bag. Do I gotta say anything else? If I do gotta say something else, man, you really not up there. And you gotta do your research, but don't fall in love with the whole mental health story. Bro, it's real people that have mental health, bro. They're not on the internet, bro. They're not recording themselves, reading books and doing all this weird shit. This is all weird shit. And people on the internet are like, oh my God, thanks for the video, Kai. And, you know, you got all these bot streamers supporting this because they all in the same club, man. But let me know, am I tripping or what, man?